everybody, welcome back. It's Girl Ned Zane. Today is a trailer reaction of the upcoming movie Good Boy. Now, I've heard about this horror film that there's a certain twist to it, and the twist of it is this is based on a dog's perspective, which I find that very interesting because, you know, we see a lot with horror movies that we usually see a dog or a cat that sees something, and, you know, we always go like, oh, what's going on with the pets, you know, what's going on through their mind when they see stuff. So I remember seeing a poster of it and I was like, it looked pretty horrifying, and when it showed the dog I was like, oh, what is this? And I've heard that this is a horror movie that has to do from a dog's perspective, and I thought that's very interesting, but it could be a bit too emotional for dog lovers. But yeah, they just released a trailer, so I want to take a look at it. So let's get started. Oh, really? We have to do this little happy introduction? The little puppy, and then it's gonna cut to horror? Oh my god, that's torture. That's a pretty doggy. Oh, this is Shudder? Oh, I didn't know that. I just don't want nothing bad happen to the dog. That's what I'm afraid of. Oh, why do we have to hear the dog crying? Why? Oh, God.
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay, so that was the trailer of Good Boy. Very, very interesting trailer. I have to say, this is a very creative way for a horror movie. What goes on in a dog's perspective when it comes to dealing with, you know, supernatural stuff, paranormal activity, ghosts, entities, evil spirits, like what goes on with their heads when they see this stuff, and what are they thinking, what do they do? Because you see it in horror movies that, you know, when a cat or a dog sees something, you know, we're always concerned about, oh, what are they seeing? What are they thinking? What are they gonna do? And then, you know, I think that's a very creative way of like, oh, let's make a movie about, instead of what's going on with a person perspective and, you know, another story of that, let's do it with a pet. Let's go there. I'm curious if, like, if this is if the story is that the dog is the only one that can see all this stuff and is trying to, you know, warn his owner or trying to save his owner or something, or the owner does see it and the owner is in danger and the dog goes on this adventure of trying to save his owner or to defeat this thing. So I'm curious of like what storyline is it. It seems to me that there's going to be hardly any dialogue in this movie, that it's mostly going to be quiet, which I think is more horrifying because you're just like, it's just pure silence and you're just going to hear nothing but creaking sounds, footsteps, you know, scary noises, and then the dog barking, whimpering, and you know, the thing about this movie is that, you know, this is going to be a difficult movie to watch for people who are dog lovers. Because, you know, with me, I mentally can't handle when it comes to a dog getting hurt. In horror movies or any movie, I don't like to see a dog, no matter if it's good or bad, I don't like seeing it get hurt. It's just too emotional for me. With a movie like this, you're just like, oh, I want to see it, it looks good, but I don't want to see what happens to the dog. I don't want to expect something bad is going to happen to the dog. I want the dog to be okay. Should I give it a chance to watch and just crossing my fingers, or should I just spoil myself by checking out how it ends if the dog is okay? And if the dog is okay and alive, then I'll go watch the movie. But yeah, that's the one thing. It's like, if something bad happens to the dog, I'm gonna be so emotional, so depressed, and it's gonna be one of those movies that I'm never gonna watch again. You know, one of those dog movies, you know, like Marley and Me. I can't watch that movie anymore because it's way too depressing. The fact that this is a Shudder, which Shudder has been doing to be honest, pretty bizarre horror films. I mean, there's some that were pretty good, some that were okay, and then there were some that were just so over the top that I'm like, what the hell did I just watch? What kind of horror movie was that? Like, you know, I'm still curious to see how this movie goes. I think it is going to be horrifying, but I think it's also going to be so emotional because you're scared, but you're worried about the dog, and you're just hoping that the dog is going to make it throughout this whole movie and is going to be okay. That's just my biggest fear when it comes to this movie. It's just like, I hope nothing bad happens to the dog. But yeah, that is all I'm going to say for Good Boy. It's going to be in theaters on October 3rd. So hopefully, you know, crossing my fingers, I'll be looking forward to seeing this, but I'll be crossing my fingers like this the whole time. But yeah, so like my video, subscribe my channel, leave comments below what you thought about the video and what you thought about the trailer. And you know, I catch on to the next reaction video. See you later, guys.